everybody, welcome to another episode of the CSN Hot Seat right here on TTT and TTT Live Online with me, your girl, Nicole Dookie. Now today we are on location again at the most elegant Arazzi restaurant located right here on Maraval Road in Port of Spain. And as you know, the CSN Hot Seat is the only chutney soca show on national television, and it's where we get one-on-one with the artists to find out about what they've been doing for the carnival season and get a little bit more in depth into their musical career. And today's episode we have a wonderful guest here sitting waiting to chat with us and tell us a little bit about his career and what he has happening for Carnival 2025. But before we do that, we take a short break and we'll be right back.
Catching fever, you have me feeling weak. Thinking about you all night, I can't even sleep. Like you bathe in sugar water, girl, how you're so sweet. Every time that I see you, my heart skip a beat. Like you bathe in sugar water, the way how you're sweet. Every time that I see you, my heart skip a beat.
Sugar Water, one of my favorite songs, one of my favorite artists, and it is my pleasure to welcome to the CSN Hot Seat no other than my boy, Kendel Juggernaut, known to you all as Captain Kendel. Kendel, welcome to the CSN Hot Seat.
Thank you so much. It is definitely a pleasure. Good day to you, good day to all of the viewers on the Chutney Soca News, the Hot Seat, man. It's a pleasure for me to be here. And it's more special to me doing this interview with you. I must say congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
And it's so much more special because I know that we've known each other for a while now. And of course, our work in the past as well, too.
Yes. All right, Kendel. So let's talk about your season. Let's talk about what's happening currently with you.
So this season, of course, again in the Chutney Soca Monarch competition. So this season, I have about 3 weeks now. I've recently done and released my new Chutney Soca for this year, The Daughter. It's entitled The Daughter. I'm in the semi-finals of the Chutney Soca Monarch as well. So just looking forward to that.
All right, great. And is that the only song that you're going to be, do you have for the season?
No, it's not the only song for the Chutney Soca season, yes. Later on in the year, I plan on doing some more things as well. But, I've been sitting and chatting with the team as well, and I want to get into other genres of music as well. So, folks can look forward to that.
Right. And tell me how you feel entering into the competition. And I know competition is a very big deal for the industry, and it's the only competition that we have right now. So how does it feel being selected to be a part of the competition?
So once again, it's a pleasure for me. I would have entered the competition in 2022. So this is my 5th year. I was so privileged that out of the past 4 years being in the competition, I would have made 2 finals.
Right.
And of course, I would have been 4 semi-final rounds that I would have been in. So, hoping this year again to make another final.
All right. And, we want to talk about your plans for the rest of the year. What do you have in terms of music? I know that you juggle so many things. We'll get into that after the break. But tell me a little bit about your plans for 2026, the next few months. What can we expect?
Yeah, so in terms of music, as I said, The Daughter, I'm concentrating on this right now going into the competition. But as I said, after that, I want to get into other genres of music. And because, most of the times when I go to perform on the outside, I do a lot of soca music as well. So I'm really looking into doing some more original music when it comes to the soca vibe.
Right.
I want to get some more into the soca genre of music.
And speaking of original music, your songs, most of them are original.
Yes, all of my songs are original when it comes to the Chutney Soca. I did earlier last year, I would have done a Bollywood cover as well. But most of my songs are original songs.
All right. And tell us a little bit about performances for the season.
So as you would know, I'm involved in a lot. So in terms of performances, I'm very selective right now because of all that I'm juggling with. So, and I know you said we'll get into that sometime.
Yes.
But yes, I have a couple performances, but right now, due to my schedule with work-wise, family-wise, and other things, I cannot take much bookings. So I'm very selective as to what I'm doing for the season.
All right. Now, this is a show where we have to showcase the artist's true talent. And this is where I'm going to tell you, here's what. we need our viewing audience to get a little bit of a cappella, something from Captain Kendel. It could be a song of one of your songs, it could be a song of your choice, but whichever one.
Well, of course, I know most of the ladies, they love the Sugar Water song. So, you have me catching fever, you have me feeling weak, thinking about you all night, I can't even sleep. Cause like you're bathed in sugar water, girl, how you're so sweet. Every time that I see you, my heart skip a beat.
So how is your heart feeling right now? Well, this is the CSN Hot Seat on TTT and the TTT Live Online. We are going to take a short break and we'll be right back.
This is yours truly, Vijay Ramkisoon, your king of heart. You are viewing the CSN Hot Seat on TTT and TTT Live Online. Keep viewing.
Choose one and my heart even for two. I really love me, girl, but I also love you. Why I have to choose one and my heart even for two? Captain Kendel on the inside, Big Rich Pungalong, sir. Oh yes, sir.
Welcome back to the CSN Hot Seat right here on TTT and TTT Live Online. We are here chatting with Captain Kendel. But before we get back into the conversation, I want to remind you that we are on location here at the most elegant Arazzi restaurant located on Maraval Road in Port of Spain. And I also want to remind you that you can take advantage of their Sunday buffet brunch, which is available every Sunday at $250 per person. And of course, you can try one of their breakfast sandwich options starting from $20. And to find out more about the restaurant, you can visit their Instagram and Facebook pages at Arazzi Trinidad. So Kendel, back to this discussion about you. And now this is where we get into the more personal part of your life. And like we mentioned before, Kendel has a lot going on. And I'm going to allow him to tell you. So first of all, Captain Kendel is your stage name. So tell us where you got that from.
So this was it was very random. Just sitting around with the some friends at about having a couple drinks.
Right.
So the stage name came about because I'm also into aviation, right?
Right.
I'm also a pilot. So we just started around the table saying Captain, Captain, and that's basically how the stage name came about. You know, we fused the aviation aspect and the musical aspect, and that's how Captain Kendel came about.
Right. So how do you fly commercially, privately?
Yes, so I'm a commercial pilot presently. I'm still into my final stages of training to get into the airline.
Right.
So hopefully, I'm hoping by the end of this year that could come to fruition.
Wow, that is amazing. And I know as well that you spend some time in the teaching service.
Yes, I'm actually still in the teaching
Right.
service. Yes, so yeah, I'm in the teaching service. I've been in the teaching service for this year, would have made it my 16th year in the teaching service, and I'm still there.
Nice. 16 years of teaching.
16 years of
Right. But how have you been able to manage all of that and the singing?
So, you know, at times it becomes difficult, but it's all about time management. And what I try to do in my life is that, so I'm not only involved in teaching
Yes.
and aviation as well, it's so many other things because...
You're also involved in radio.
Yes, that's right. I'm also a radio personality, also an actor as well with Irish Theatre
Right.
Productions. So it's all of that into one arm, but it's all about time management. I know that I have my son as well, so you know, I have to put in that time for him. So a lot of time management, as I said, it becomes difficult at times, but the thing is that seeing my son coming into my life now, you know, perspective on things has just changed a lot. And all that I do is really geared towards him and trying to be a role model to him and also to the youth as well within the teaching service. Because, you know, you see it so much now, not to put a damper on anything, but the youth out there, some of them, they're really going astray. And I think that we need more male role models in society, and everything that I do, I try to look at things in a holistic approach. And using all of the experiences that I have, I also try to take that to the stage and, just create a good vibe on stage and bring everybody together.
Nice. So let's find a little bit about who you are, your childhood growing up, and then how you made that transition into music. I mean, I would, if I'm flying airplanes, I don't want to be on a stage,
So you sure we have enough time?
Well, let's get into it.
So Captain Kendel, where do I start? Listen, I think as a lot of musicians in the chutney soca industry, I would have started at a very young age in Temple.
Right.
I always remember my aunt, she encouraged me in Temple, and I would go waiting there for on a Sunday morning. And, a very shy person. As I am still shy.
Are you?
I think I'm a shy person still, And music has really kind of brought me out into the light,
Yeah.
So I started very young in Temple. As a matter of fact, a lot of people don't know, I started playing Dola.
Wow.
So I started that in Temple, and then from that, I got into the band.
Right.
And more so, how the band vibe came about was that because of my uncle Ras Nankusing, may his soul rest in peace.
Wait. You're related to Ras Nankusing?
Yes.
Well, that's news.
Yeah, and the singer is my first cousin.
Wow.
So I would have been around with them. Of course, I'm sure lots of people know about the band Mellow Bugs.
Mm-hmm.
So he used to take me on all the gigs. So I out there with Uncle Ras and Andy to all these gigs. And, I just looking at Andy on the stage, I said, boy, I just love this thing.
Yeah.
But what people also don't know is that I actually started with the acoustic drum kit before I started singing.
Wow.
Because I was too shy to go and sing. I said,
Right.
I don't know if I could do this thing. But I always wanted to. And Andy used to, sometimes pass him my time and say, boy, sing that way. But couldn't do it. So I started off in the band with the acoustic drum kit. I would have played with a band called Mystic.
Right.
They're no longer existent right now. And then while teaching, one of the guys there, he was a singer as well, a guy by the name of Shiva Mahadev.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, so what's the problem? Why you do go record a song, He said, just go and wait, don't hold back yourself from it. And he took me into the studio. I did my first track was Rupa Tera.
Mm-hmm.
That was years ago. I think that was more than probably 10 years ago.
Wow.
And after that, I got into this and I continued recording. Then I actually, I was with Rowdy Ram Rupert band for a point in time, and she taught me a lot as well. And that's how the entire music vibe came about. Yeah.
So how you end up in radio?
That's our next story by itself too. I always tell people that you never know where life is going to take you.
Yes.
In my teens, family just having a lime at their home, and in those days they had the Discman. I don't know if you remember.
That's the one that plays the CDs, right?
Yeah. Correct. So my uncle, he had a music set up there, and I used to just sit in this man and play music. Lo and behold, I started a stint on radio because my dad was into media as well too. Used to go into the studio with him, and it just happened. And then all of a sudden I became a DJ on radio, started mixing on radio, and I'm a radio personality now.
Wow. So music, radio, we have teaching. How do you even manage that? I don't think I have the patience.
Yeah, so the last thing in my books was teaching. But my family has a very long line of teachers and principals. My ultimate goal was becoming a pilot. But, to become a pilot, honestly, it's a lot of money that you have to put up. But I always tell people as well too, if there's something that you want to do, you could achieve it no matter what. You don't have to come from a rich family.
Yeah.
If you really keep your mind on these things, you will make a way to do it. And I didn't have the money to do the aviation. So my aunts and they kept telling me, become a teacher, it's a safe job. I said, boy, really and truly teaching. I got into it. I have no regrets about being in teaching. I became a teacher, and till this day I'm still a teacher. And I continued to work, of course, saving my money to finish my passion of the aviation industry. But I have to say that as much as I did not want to do teaching, I just became to love it.
Yeah.
Molding young minds it's really something, and forget about the salary, these kind of things. There's really a satisfaction because I teach SAA class.
Right.
And you know, when you could see a student pass for their first choice or
Yeah.
second choice, it's really a satisfying feeling.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm still in teaching up to this day.
But do you think if you get fully into aviation, you would drop teaching?
Yeah, so I
and
know that I am going to have to leave the teaching service at some point in time, but at least I know I would have had a part to play in some of the youth. And also as well, you know, all of my students know that I'm a singer as well, but I try to make clear distinctions with what I do. I keep my personal life to itself, my teaching life to itself, musical career to itself, but they know that I'm a singer. And you know, again, they appreciate that about me because it shows them as well too that you don't just have to go and, you know, get yourself involved in slackness. Get yourself involved in something productive. And I'm glad that I could do that for them and be that role model to them.
how do they respond to when they see you on stage, or they see you, for example, you're on this big CSM stage, you've been in the finals. How do your students respond to that?
So people laugh, but I'm a bit of a strict teacher. Yeah, I get the same response from all my friends. But I hear them at times singing my song on the outside.
Wow.
But as soon as they see me, they'll stay quiet. But they say, "So we see." I say, "All right, no problem. Let's get back to work."
Really? That is a bit cool, you know.
Yeah, I really try to make that distinction, and you know, just work is work, singing life is singing life, because you know, as a teacher, there are certain lines that you can't let students cross as well,
Correct.
you know, so I try to keep it separate from the singing and stuff like that.
So let me just get into some some questions.
Sure.
Do you remember the very first time you stepped on a stage to sing?
To sing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the very first time I got on a stage to sing was for Chutney Soca Monarch.
And how did it feel?
It's a feeling that I really can't explain. I was nervous because I mean the first stage you're going on is Chutney Soca Monarch stage, really, because like so you didn't sing anywhere else before.
But that was a brave move, knowing that you never did it before, and you went on this big stage.
Yeah, I mean, I used to practice before and things like that, but nothing like Chutney. The first real stage to me was really Chutney Soca Monarch.
Right.
And, yeah, it was nerve-wracking for me. And that was in 2022. Semi-finals and then finals. I was like, what, really? I could not have believed it, because, I mean, growing up too, I would have always seen artists such as Raymond Ramnarayan,
Yes.
Suresh Jagru, these men, and I seen like, it was something big for me. And then, lo and behold, to actually grace a stage with these kind of guys, I would have never thought that I would have been on a stage with these guys, so again, a really accomplishing feeling for me to grace stages like that now.
Right. So we have been chatting with Captain Kendel, and I know that time is limited and we have to wrap this interview. But before I do, I want to say a special thank you to you for being a part of the show. A special thank you to the viewing audience. A special thank you to my production team. And remember, you can check out Captain Kendel on the Chutney Soca Monarch stage. And I know that you have a song that you have for this year. So before we wrap up, I would like you to introduce your song to the viewing audience.
Yep, so my brand new track for this season, it's called The Daughter, Captain Kendel out of the Pungolungs Factory.
Suraji, take me to meet she family. They tell me stay outside, 'cause they don't like me. I really love the daughter, but we just have to hide. She parents, so one may come inside. Suraji, take me to meet she family. They tell me stay outside, 'cause they don't like me. I really love the daughter, but we just have to hide. She parents, so one may come inside. I really love the daughter, but we just have to hide. Come inside. Big Rich, inside the Pungolungs Factory, Captain Kendel. The brother watching me like he want to fight. The mother watch me just so and call me a blight. The father telling me she too good for me. Forget that man, girl, just leave him, Betty. She uncle hold me and pull me one side. He tell me better is best that you're right. I really love the daughter, but we just have to hide. She parents don't want me come inside. I really love the daughter, but we just have to hide. She parents don't want me come inside. They don't like me cause I sing in chutney. Anyway I go with that woman watching me. Them believe in all kind of rumor that all chutney singers is womanizer. They don't know me but they can decide. Suraji will never ever be my bride. I really love the daughter but we just have to hide. She parents don't want me come inside. I really love the daughter, but we just have to hide. She parents don't want me come inside. I really love the daughter, but we just have to hide. She parents don't want me come inside. I really love the daughter, but we just have to hide. She parents don't want me